G'day! In today's video I've got a Z Fold 3 and I'm going to try and replace the factory craptastic protector with this one. Right now I've been heating up the phone on my heatpad at 70 degrees Celsius and it's becoming quite warm to the touch. I'm probably going to do the same with the aftermarket one. So I reckon with that, if it heated up, it's going to have a bit of flexibility to it. Like this one here. Hopefully this will peel off rather easily now that I've toasted it. It's lifting off just fine. Oh, I still feel that massive valley there though, that's for sure. I don't want to fold it over without any protectors on this. I'm going to give that a clean with isopropyl alcohol. But there is pretty much crap now. This is still very sticky. Now I'm going to take my replacement one off. It's got a bit of a rubbery feel to it, but I'm mainly going to be using this for emulation, so that doesn't really concern me too much. Some isopropyl alcohol on there now, give it a clean with a cloth. I don't want to apply too much pressure in the valley that's here. I feel a bit of dirt build up in there. Go. I just want to make sure that that valley is completely free of any grime. Mainly because when I do go to stick it down, I'm not really going to be able to put, if it's not making 100% contact down here, then I would say it's not stick. Fancy that. But being that it's also the part that folds and shuts and has the most movement in it, compared to any flat screen I've ever used before, then it's probably best that the part that moves should have the most contact and stick down okay. Now I'll grab the fresh cleaning cloth that came with the kit. There was a dust sticker, something to push down, a wet wipe, and the protector itself. I find that over time the cleaners get more and more dirty because all they're doing is being used for cleaning, and to the point where they aren't really that clean. From there I should send them off to the wash, but funny enough, this bit of cloth is worse than my upper cloth because it's just leaving microfibers everywhere, which is pretty crap for a microfiber cleaning cloth. It doesn't really go with its name, does it? So I'll put a little bit more alcohol here, grab another cleaning cloth that I've got available, go over it again and hopefully get rid of all those dust specks. Getting rid of the dust specks is the hardest part of putting down a new screen protector, that's for sure. Alrighty, I'm going to settle for that. Now, spin this around this way. I'll assume this happens in 3 parts. Bingo. Funny thing is, I cannot tell how this is meant to come apart. whatever, it can come off as one big sheet. I'll figure it out from there. Just trying to get a corner lined up. Now, I don't want this to flick back on me. We should be using that microfiber. I don't know how much the heat is assisting.
Hi.
Hello. How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm fine.
Good.
What can I help you with?
Had the
Laptop from the other day?
one?
No worries. This one I reinstalled a Windows 10 on there
Radio.
rather than a Windows 11.
Yep.
I find the particular process or parts that are in here, I reckon Windows 11 would stress it a bit too much, that
Okay.
it would be noticeably slower.
Radio.
So I decided to keep it on Windows 10.
Yep.
That's still got a couple of years of support up it.
Yep.
And then it'll keep going a little bit from there. It won't just fall off a cliff.
Yep.
I think they'll go overall make it a better computer to use because of that.
Yeah, righto, thank you.
Yeah, but apart from that, no other real dramas or hassles.
Yep.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So yeah, right now you hit the power button, it turns on,
Yep.
loads up an account called user HP,
Yep.
and just go from there.
Righto. Thank you very much.
No worries.
See ya.
Bye. Now right now with the heat that I've got coming off my heat pad, it has made that rather pliable. I've wound up with a few bubbles, but I'm happy to accept that fact. It's sticking down, it feels like it's sticking down well right here. Now if I fold up the other end here, take this bit off. I should be able to proceed. The little paint scraper did work rather well. It's just hard to see on the camera the actual air gaps that I've got. And now it's trying to produce another one. So I best move. But the added heat that I'm basically injecting in here is definitely making it a lot better and a lot more pliable than I thought it was going to initially. Because I did read about people saying that they were basically baking on their screen protector. I'm thinking surely not. But now that I'm actually got this at 70 degrees, it does actually seem to help a little bit. And here if I pull this top cover off, we look a bit scrapey, we look a bit average. We don't have a big massive crease in the middle, you can see. So I could possibly even work those ones out a little bit more. Now that you can see them. Even just simply going over it again may help. Over the edges. Definitely focus on that middle section a bit. Sadly not as good as the factory one. The feel of it doesn't feel too bad actually compared to the original. But you can definitely tell it's been replaced. And as I was saying all that, you're like, what are you talking about, Rick? And as I hold it there, you can kind of see what I mean. Now let's see if I fold it. What's going to happen? And we have stayed. Brilliant. That was my concern. I'm not going to let it cool down, and then I'll try it again when it's cool. I'll let it hopefully just figure itself out while it cools down, and then I'll proceed from there. This screen here was the one I wanted to protect. The back of it, as you can see, back's broken, dinted, not looking great. This screen here doesn't actually function. It's got, or it does, but it's got a big green line going down here. It's not really cost effective to repair. Bought this phone for around $200 Australian with a working inner screen that looked like crap, and the charger port was faulty. Don't know if it's worthwhile cleaning up, or just simply put some stickers over it and use it as my little main emulation machine. But I'm gonna let this cool down. We'll have another quick look at it when it's cooled down, and we'll see what I think from there. So this is sat now for probably about 2 hours or so. As you can see, you've got the bubbles going along here. Might be able to work them out with a little bit of heat, but I'm not going to bother pushing it. And I haven't actually tried closing it. Seems to be staying where it's meant to. Don't know how many opens and closes this will handle. Being this one, I've got linked to a game controller. So basically I close it up when I'm done. At night, I'll open it up, use it for a bit, and then when I'm done, turn it off, I'll close the lid. Either way, it's probably getting open and closed maybe twice a day, if that. It's not an everyday use item. So hopefully that does prolong the life of this screen. Get a bit more use out of it. Anyway, this is something that I've just thrown a bit of a holy hand grenade at. Hopefully that'll keep it going. Definitely looks a lot better than when I started, but time will tell how long this will truly last. Anyway, hope that helps you. I'll see you guys later. Bye.